Players Association Executive Committee member. And thank you so much for joining us this morning. How do you see this new CBA that has been passed impacting the players?
I think it's going to have a positive impact depending on where you come from, and then also has some status quo. I mean, if you look at some of the guys that have wanted tax change, wanted guaranteed money, those are some of the things that we weren't able to gain. But through our increased revenue share that we're able to negotiate, be able to raise the minimums, be able to increase some benefits, will definitely impact, I think, the majority of our players, that 65% that we talk about that are on minimum deals. But obviously, it was very contentious. The great part about it, I think this deal was done much better as far as the communication with players, unlike the 2011 deal, where I don't think the participation was as high or voices wasn't as heard as much. And so I'm pleased in that aspect. And obviously, our men spoke, and it was a tight vote, and we decided to ratify the deal.
What is up, everybody? It's Jay Coffee Talk. So you hear that audio there? That is Lorenzo Alexander, former Buffalo Bill, finished his career out with my Buffalo Bills. For all those who rock with the channel, I'm a diehard Bills fan. Big Zoe retired, and he is up there when it comes to the NFLPA. He's one of the executives for the Players Association, and you heard him speaking on the CBA agreement that's gonna be locked in all the way up through 2030. And he seemed pretty optimistic about it, but I'm seeing, some other players who are not so happy. For one, on Twitter and everything, as I said, I'm a Bills fan. I follow a lot of the Bills players. I follow a lot of players in the NFL, period. I love football. And I've seen more players seem to be not too happy about this CBA agreement than be happy, but Lorenzo Alexander seemed to feel that, they accomplished some good, but, there's still some things, obviously, that they want to work out. This all comes down to money at the end of the day, and it's, as fans, it's kind of frustrating sometimes when you see this kind of stuff go on, because it's like, we're just fans, and we love to watch the game, and, I just want to sit back and watch the games and enjoy rooting for my team and see what kind of game plan they go with and things of that nature. But, it gets kind of crazy where the conversations become about how much money do these guys deserve, etc., and all that kind of stuff. And I don't know, it's not really for me to get all into. But I don't know, you guys can let me know your thoughts on it. But Odell Beckham, you see, he tweeted out 500 voices, 500 opinions, hella disappointing, couldn't even vote on your own future, can't even comprehend it. And I've seen a lot of other players kind of tweet things along those lines, just disappointed. Obviously they wanted things to go the other way, and they feel, frustrated that the players couldn't be united on this. Then I saw another post. This one was by Amari Cooper, and this was kind of interesting. He said, when you put your vote in, your name isn't on it. There's no way for us, the players, to police it. It's all anonymous. Can we really count it? And beware of the count. Do you trust the NFLPA? Could the results be whatever they, meaning the owners / NFLPA, want it to be? Also, why would a labor contract be longer than player contracts? Just some thoughts on the CBA. So Amari Cooper kind of coming out and saying, is this thing fixed? Is the fix in? Do we even trust this? It's all anonymous. Who can really say that this is all correct? Is this thing all up to code? Is there some funny business going on? And listen, I'm not a big conspiracy theorist, you know what I'm saying? I try to be a realist. And when it comes to these NFL CBAs and a lot of stuff going on with the NFL, I believe there is a lot of corruption and dishonesty going on. At the end of the day, this is big business. There's a lot of money on the line. And, I've seen a lot of funny things going on in the NFL. I'll leave it at that over the past couple of years to where I don't really trust them. The fix is in, maybe you guys get in the comments and let me know your thoughts. Anyone new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, but more importantly, join that discussion in the comment thread, as that's what my channel is all about, hearing what you guys got to say. But I don't know, man. Like I was saying, the NFL is big business. And, people, fans, as I was talking about in the beginning, get caught up in that. These players make this much. There's these protests going on. They're millionaires. I don't know. I like to watch the game of football. I love my team. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's all about for me. I try not to let all this extra stuff ruin the game. You know what I mean? But I don't know. These dudes definitely deserve to get paid. They put their bodies on the line, as we've seen over the years, and we're learning more about CTE and other stuff. They pay a big price, to play the game they love. So they do, deserve to be paid for it. Do you believe it should be as much as it is? I don't know, but the game's generating a lot of money, and they definitely deserve a piece. You know what I mean? Now, let's talk a little bit about some of the things here that are approved changes. They're saying the regular season will increase to 17 games in 2021, and there will only be 3 preseason games. So instead of a 16-game regular season, we're going to be looking at 17. A lot of players I know were against this because obviously that's the injuries, the wear and tear on the body. I don't know. I personally liked the way the NFL was set up already. I like the 16-game season. Another thing is we're going to see the playoff field is going to get 2 extra teams. So it's going to be 1 team per conference. So now we'll see 7 teams go to the playoffs per conference instead of 6. A total of 12. The tournament's going to advance from 12 teams to 14 teams. So, mathematically looking at it, only 1 team, the top team, when it comes to the regular season per conference, will get the bye. And the other teams, I believe that's the way they'll have to do it, will have to play in the first round. I believe that's how it'll go. I don't know. I liked the playoff system the way it was as well. Something could have maybe been changed around as far as the way the standings go. I don't know. I liked it, I guess, but get in the comments. Let me know your guys' thoughts about that. I mean, it's not that big of a deal that they're only letting in 1 extra team per conference. I can live with that. But what else do we got here? Players' revenue share go from 47 to 48.5%, with the 17 game schedule getting approved, and reduce penalties to players who test positive for THC, eliminating game suspensions. I feel like we need to get that whole marijuana situation up out of here. If these guys can get prescriptions for these hard painkillers that if you guys follow my channel, anytime this topic comes up, I'll let you guys know how bad those opiates are. What's wrong with letting these guys smoke weed? Honestly, I think that needs to be totally changed. But I don't know. It seems like I said, the players are more against this than for this. I don't know. I'm just glad we're not seeing a strike like we did before, but I don't even know what, so crazy what we going on now with all the sports seasons on hold. No March Madness, the NBA's deaded, NHL. The only thing still going on is sports entertainment, the WWE. They're performing in empty arenas and things like that. But I don't know, man. I want to hear everyone's thoughts on this in the comments. But it's interesting that Amari Cooper said he doesn't really even trust this process. But that's what I mean. This is what this is all coming down to. Some numbers here. The percentage, as we were saying, it'll jump up from 47 to 48.5%. From what I understand, they're saying that will equal an extra $150 million in revenue, and the players will get a piece of that. Then also, another thing that's going to happen is the minimum salaries are going up from $585,000 to $675,000. So that's something for the players there. For the guys that are just fighting to make a roster. But I don't know, this thing was a tight vote, but it got passed, and I don't know, it is what it is, like I said, at the end of the day, this is all business. I don't know how that goes exactly, though, when we're saying that there'll be 150 million extra in revenue. Who, like, they distribute that evenly amongst all the players? I really don't know how that works, but yeah, man, this is just all coming down to money, so it is what it is. It's just good to see the players fighting for this, because there was a point in time where the players just went out there and played and got paid what they got paid, and that was it. But these different leagues got these unions together, and I don't know, I'm pro union. I know there's good unions and bad unions, meaning that not all, like, some unions are useless, but there's a lot, of unions that do good, like in this situation, helping guys get more money and stuff like that. But that's a whole nother video, whole nother topic. A lot of people I meet are anti-union. I don't know. I've always felt that unions can do a lot of good, but that's all I really got on this one, guys. It's Jay Coffee Talk. I cover music, sports, news, current events, a lot of different topics on this channel, but as I said, it's all about hearing what the people got to say. But what do you guys think about this, as a fan of football? And like I was saying before, want to hear what you got to say in the comments, so let's get this discussion going. Sub to the channel, hit the bell. Lots of NFL content coming on the channel, so make sure you guys are subbed if you're an NFL fan. It's Jay Coffee Talk. I'll catch you on the next video. Have a great day, guys. I'm out of here. Peace.